what's up guys, Tyler here with Secure Team. So I guess the question to start this video out with is, how much would you pay if someone approached you claiming to have a treasure trove of never before seen evidence that would completely blow the lid off of this research? The smoking gun, as it's called, that would finally prove without a shadow of a doubt that aliens do exist, the government has been lying to us, and that we have been right all along. Well, oddly enough, this very scenario actually happened to yours truly a couple days ago. And when this happened, I posted to Twitter about this. I made a little post yesterday alluding to the fact that someone had just tried to sell me said smoking gun evidence of aliens, and that I would make a quick video about it for you guys, give you a good laugh. And so that's what I'm going to do today. Now, this is no joke, and as I was going through my Facebook messages, I came across a message from someone. I won't reveal their names to hate on them or anything like that, but I definitely did want to show you just one of the endless amounts of interesting emails and messages that I get on a daily basis in this work. So again, I ask you, how much would you pay for such evidence if it was being offered to you? So I will go ahead and just kind of go down the actual message here on Facebook that I've got screenshots of here, and I'll just show you how this very interesting conversation all started. So I'm checking through my messages, and I come across this here. It says, how much would you be willing to pay for evidence of what is really going on the moon and Mars and much more photos? Now, right off the bat, and judging from this beautifully worded question here, not even taking into account the grammatical errors, I was intrigued. So I quickly answered back, seriously? He then answers back, yes. So then I reply, that's not the way I do business here. Because it's not, actually. He then replies, understand, but I am taking a risk. Well, that's completely understandable. So then I reply, paying for evidence is kind of a dodgy proposition. No disrespect. I then added, well, don't you think that whether I paid you or not, you'd still be at risk? You can show me what you've got, and I promise to keep you anonymous. Now, this is something I tell all of my sources. Anyone who has evidence or footage or information that they have deemed to be hazardous to their health and their own well-being, I mean, I will obviously keep you anonymous. So he then replies, I am putting my life at risk of exposing the truth. MIB, or Men in Black, may be paying a visit to me, so I am making sure my kid is going to be good. So then I cautiously reply, at least give me a sample, seeing as anyone can say that they have evidence and ask for money. So he then sends me over the picture you're seeing here, which would appear to be a photograph from one of the Apollo moon missions when we walked on the moon. Here you can see the astronaut here on the left, the American flag in the background, some scientific equipment here in the foreground, and of course the lunar lander here off to the right. So obvious Apollo moon mission image, but it would seem that he's done some sort of editing or enhancement, messed with it somehow using Photoshop or another image editor. But there's really nothing in this image that would really blow my socks off, and really I have no idea what I'm supposed to be looking at here. So then he says, okay, I will show only a bit of the code cracked. To see what's behind the code, I will sell. And I promise it's awesome, and Mars even cooler. But I will tell you, life is on every planet in the solar system, and I can expose it all. And I've got clear pics. Oh, excuse me. And I got clear pics. So then I reply, this picture is an Apollo moon image. Like I said, I need to see a real sample. By the way, how much are you asking for? So at this point, I'm intrigued. We'll just say that. And I'm going to play along with this guy. Because you know what? I was bored. I was doing a lot of research at the time. And when I got this message, it kind of took me out of that. So I said, this will be fun. I'll play along with this guy. So I asked him how much money he'd be willing to sell this evidence for. So he responds, yes, I used the image and cracked its code. And that part I am not sure of, but what to sell it for, make an offer, all I can do is say no. Alright, so at this point, he's put it on me to present an offer for the evidence, even though I have no idea what the evidence entails, have not seen a sample of it, or well, I mean, I got this one crappy moon image here, but it was time for me to come up with a price. It was time to get down to brass tacks and play hardball. So I responded with, how about $25,000? Because if this is evidence that could crack the code, then I would think it would be worth much more than that. Now, at this point, there was a small period of silence. I'm guessing that he was also playing hardball, trying to mess with my head, call my bluff maybe. And suddenly, he then responded with, make it $200,000, and I will even show you how to crack the code in person. So we're dealing with this term, crack the code. His words, not mine. But still, a pretty cool saying, crack the code. He's going to show me how to crack the code. The alien code. So he takes my measly $25,000 offer and counters with a $200,000 offer, or damn near $250,000. To which I quickly reply, you've got a deal. $200,000 it is. You take checks or cash? He quickly responds, cash. At which point I think to myself, I like the cut of this guy's jib. So then I quickly responded, well, how can I get it to you? He then says, where are you located? I am in Tennessee, and I promise it's worth it, and they have a pyramid on Mercury even. And a huge ship, you can't even see the whole thing, by Saturn. It's bigger than the planet. And by now, from reading this guy's messages, it's obvious that he's either possibly mentally handicapped, maybe drunk, or simply just doesn't know how to spell words correctly. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt here, and I'm going to say that he's just really excited about giving me this evidence. So then I reply, I'm far from Tennessee, but maybe I could arrange a courier to ship and deliver the money to you. The cold hard cash, that is. He replies, okay. So then I reply, wanting some details for my money. How would you deliver the evidence to me? What does the evidence consist of, and how did you get it? He then says, I cracked the color code, took the footage of the photos and videos of Mars and the moon, and cracked the color code. Cue X-Files music. So at this point, I'm giddy like a schoolgirl, but I want to be careful here. So I tell them that I'd rather not say where I'm located. Not that I didn't trust you, but with my online presence and popularity, I would never give out that type of info. Lots of nuts out there. He says he understands, and that having someone meeting him with the cash would be fine. He asks me, how do you want the photos? Any way you feel comfortable is fine. So, just a pause here. At this point, I've been having some fun with this guy, and to be honest, I don't know whether this was some troll just messing with me to see if I would actually bite and offer to send money for evidence that I had never seen. But I had had my fun, I played along, and I felt that it was time to get back to the work that I was originally doing, and so I responded by saying, this has been fun, but I think we both know that you don't have any evidence, and that I certainly wasn't going to simply agree to paying $250,000 to a stranger who messages me on Facebook. Even if someone did have evidence, I don't even have that kind of money to begin with. So yeah, sorry, but I'm gonna have to pass. Have a great Christmas though, and if all else fails, maybe you'd want to shop around your evidence to other people who may want to buy it. Stay safe. Happy face. So then I close Messenger, because I really did have to get back to work, because I've got other videos that I'm going to be posting here. But just for shits and gigs, I went back to the message, seeing what he had responded with. And to my surprise, he apparently did not take my passing on the offer seriously, and has continued to send me heavily edited photographs of pictures that already exist, and also says that he has been shopping around this evidence to other people. And he sent me all of these other images that you're seeing here that are purported to be from the moon, which again, I mean, I have no idea what I'm looking at here. And then he sent me some more photographs of the sun, I think. And I really don't know what I'm looking at. So, I mean, according to this guy, I guess the images that we already have some sort of secret code in them that once you crack it, I guess it will show the UFOs or alien structures that were actually in the photo. I mean, it's very like 007 secret spy stuff here. Like, stuff that's been hidden within a photo that can be brought out by cracking some secret code in the photo itself. You know, at this point, I'm wondering if this guy is just flat out insane and really does think he has photographs showing something. Or if he simply believes that if he sends me enough weird photographs that I will eventually agree to send money, again, to a person who messages me on Facebook and can't even seem to spell simple words correctly. So, this is what I deal with. And, I don't think I'm going to respond to the guy, and you know what? He might even watch this video, might get angry. But, if this was an attempt at trolling me or scamming me, then I gotta say, buddy, you need to work on your skills. And it brings me to my final point here, which is that you have to be very wary of anybody who offers to provide you evidence for money and will not let you see this evidence until you pay them for it. And I've been seeing more and more of this. As we've risen in popularity in the UFO research field, I've noticed that there's a lot of people out there who are in this field, some pretty big names, who have some pretty big websites or companies or research outlets who are shopping evidence around for cash. And I think that is, just on basic principle, absolutely wrong. Evidence should be free. Data should be public and free. And it makes no sense as to whether you have money or not. You're still taking a risk just by having the evidence. So this whole needing money thing, it just doesn't make sense. It boils down to greed. And I see these other UFO channels or websites that are advertising these web series that you have to pay a monthly or a yearly membership fee to watch. In fact, you've probably seen many advertisements on YouTube here for such companies. And from what I've seen and heard from people who have actually paid money to watch these things, you're basically just getting a bunch of rehashed information that's already been on the internet and provided on channels like mine for free and for years now. They're just repackaging it, selling it to you, making you think you're going to get some sort of new information. Why do that when you can just watch a channel like mine? I don't ask you guys to pay money. Of course, I run ads on my channel, but that's it. And that's what every popular YouTuber does who, you know, likes to make their channel their full-time job and loves doing this work, but also at the same time has a family to feed. Having advertisements on your video is a wonderful thing. And it allows me to do this work while at the same time allowing you guys to watch it all for free and not have to pay some monthly membership fee, not have to pay anything. I feel comfortable. You know, I don't need to be some rich guy making all this extra money if I don't need to, laying the burden on you guys. I just love doing this work. It's not about money for me like it is a lot of YouTubers. And if I can do this work and eke out a living, then I'm happy. But it's extremely hilarious to me when I see some of these other bigger UFO researchers who are basically dinosaurs now. You know, they're the old school guys, the guys that have made a living by going on tours, giving speeches and talks and charging money, selling their books, selling their DVDs, who have come out and attacked me personally, attacked Secure Team, called us every name in the book, and then in the same breath will then tell you to stop over to their website and purchase a membership to their web series, to stop by and grab a mug and a DVD and a book, and while you're at it, buy some tickets to my talking tour, and revealing absolutely nothing as usual. If you guys remember recently, there was that whole Roswell slides hoax, where we had a couple of very popular names in the field of ufology come out and claim that they had these pictures, these Roswell slides, these pictures that allegedly contained a dead alien, a picture of a dead alien. that had crashed on Earth in Roswell and that had been recovered. And these prominent names went around and sold tickets, high-priced tickets, for people to come to a packed stadium where they would then reveal the photographs. And they sold thousands of tickets, and thousands upon thousands of people came. They made millions of dollars. And guess what? The photograph of the alien turned out to be a mummified child. And after which these world-famous researchers made all this money, they finally apologized and admitted that it was not an alien and that it was a child. So, it's just another example. So, yeah, I wanted to show you guys this interesting conversation I had, but just remember, you can always get the newest, latest breaking information for free right here on the channel. You might see a few advertisements playing on the video, but I think it's well worth it for the work that I do and for the work that others like me do. A lot of hours of work go into this, and I love doing it. It's become my full-time job, and I want all of you guys to know that I really do appreciate all of your support. And, those of you who have bought t-shirts here and there wanting to, represent the channel, I really do appreciate that. That's cool to me. And, we're one big community. We're all friends here. You guys are all my buddies. And, so, unfortunately, I did not purchase this mind-blowing code-cracking evidence. And, it would have been a wonderful Christmas gift to give to you guys. But maybe if I can get this guy to lower his price, maybe from 200 grand, maybe down to maybe 20 bucks or something like that, maybe then I'll buy the evidence and feature it in a future video. But until then, be sure to subscribe. Again, because YouTube has made some changes, you now must go up into the top right corner, click on the little thing that looks like a bell, and then select to get notifications from my channel. That's the only way you're going to get a notification once I put up a new video. So be sure to bell me, alright? It's not subscribe anymore. Be sure to bell me on your way out, and I will see you guys back very soon. So thanks for stopping by, and stay safe.